A lot of stupid occurs because of the pursuit of money. The second one you might also kind of get easily, and that is either sexual or relational lust. Those kinds of motivations also will drive people to do things they shouldn't do. So we've got so far money and sex. The third thing is a little more nuanced. It is the pursuit of power, respect, authority, position, influence. These are things that are in the power category that motivate people to do things they shouldn't do. When someone's lying to me, I always know that their bias or their motivation lies in one of those three areas. It makes it very easy to assess a lie. If we think that the claims made in the Gospels by the original authors are lies, okay, we could test that, because if they're lies, if they're lying to us, it's only for one of those three reasons. Those are the only three reasons why anyone ever lies. Paul wrote most of the New Testament, right? So you're saying he's motivated by what? Why is he lying? It's not about money or sex, you say. It's about power, authority. Really? So Paul started off as a religious Jew in a position of religious authority and respect in his local community. In fact, he had enough authority and respect to draw the papers to execute Christians. So now you're telling me that Paul says, I'm going to jump out of my position of authority and respect in my religious community and jump in with these Christians and get beat up all over the known world for the next 20 years, hoping to someday return to a position of authority and power and respect? He started with that. That's a possible explanation, but it strikes me as an entirely unreasonable explanation, especially considering how every one of these authors died. Look, if you said to me that you were willing to die for what you believe as a Christian, I would tell you up front that has zero evidential value. Lots of people will die for what they don't know is a lie. But this is the one group that would know if it's a lie. Their testimony is very different than mine in this century. They would know if they're telling the truth. I have to trust on the basis of reliability that they're telling me the truth, but they would know it because they actually experienced it.